Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Weekly Entertainment, your weekly source for madcap mayhem and broadcast journalism. Now, I understand we have a very special friend of the show here today.
Yeehaw!
Oh, look,
Here
there he
I
is,
am.
ladies
I
and
made it on
gentlemen.
time after all that snow and stuff.
Willie the Weasel. So, Willie, why don't you tell us where you've been lately? We haven't seen you in a long time.
I've been traveling around, over there on the East Coast, saying hi to all those people in Boston, getting all snowed in. We're not snowed in here in Michigan.
Yeah, why don't we talk about that for a second? The whole Snowmageddon, this giant snowstorm that just dumped, dumped. It took a big dump on Boston.
Yeah, they did.
So how do you feel about that? Especially living in Michigan, where we all know what the weather is like here in Michigan.
Well, you know what? I feel your pain over there in Boston. I feel your pain if you're getting lots of snow and icebergs and stuff like that.
They have icebergs?
But, they got something we don't got, and I'm kind
What's
of
that?
curious. Well, Michigan's got a Bigfoot, and suddenly they got a Yeti.
Well, if you believe that kind of thing, do you actually believe in the
It's got to
Bigfoot?
be real, dude. Take a look at it.
Well,
Of
course, since it's on the internet, it has to
yes,
be real.
Yes, on the internet.
There you go, ladies and
or
gentlemen.
the Examiner,
The Weekly Examiner, or or any one of those things.
Yeah.
So, what do you know about this snow monster?
Well, all I know, this snow monster suddenly appeared right before Super Bowl, and I have a theory.
Oh.
It's got to be one of the team's guys, like the quarterback is in a suit. And he's running around trying to drum up support for the team that's going to lose. Even though it's not going to be the Lions. Too bad, Lions.
Yeah, it's too bad.
They just about made it this year, too.
I don't follow. I'm not a sports person, I have to say. I just, honestly, I don't care.
Dude, you got to find something
care.
to talk about when you're 3 deck cards shy of a load and you're drunk like a skunk.
I don't ever do that, so, I'm pretty clean living.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
All right.
I'll take your word for
So,
it.
are you going to be tuning in to the festivities on Sunday, which everyone knows is the Super Bowl? Can we say Super Bowl? I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
as long as the balls aren't deflated there.
The big game. Will you be tuning into the big game?
Well, the big game, that's the time when there's no lines at the movie theaters, the grocery stores, the bars.
That's true.
Wait,
That's
bars
true.
Are gonna be loaded with people. What am I saying?
Yeah. You really can't go to the bar, especially
Yeah.
a sports bar, because it's going to be packed.
Oh, yeah. So I just go to the movies or somewhere where you're not going to find no lines. Like an amusement park, ride the roller coaster 1,000 times.
In the middle of winter, you're going to go ride a roller coaster.
Oh, down south. Come on,
Oh, okay.
dude.
All right.
8 Flags Over Georgia or whatever it's called.
Now, I understand. Who do they have playing the halftime show this year?
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry. Awesome.
I wonder if she's going to blow up like a firework.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
that's
going to
pretty
shoot her
cool.
off and watch her explode.
Well, that'll be exciting.
That would be exciting, yeah. I wonder what she's going to wear and not wear afterwards.
I think we'll all be tuning in for that. Well, Willie,
Yeah.
who do we have on the show today?
I heard we have somebody by the name of Christina with 3 M's Entertainment and Consulting.
Awesome. So we
Yeah.
have somebody who's in the biz, as they say.
Yeah,
in
and I
show
also
business.
want to find out if it's real, too, that she has something in common with Danny Trejo, that great big movie star.
Wow.
And,
Wow.
the boys of Ghost Town.
Well, we'll have to
Yeah.
ask her
It was
when
a
we
big
have her on the
movie,
set.
dude.
Well, we have a music video coming up for you, so park your arse right there, stay tuned, and make yourself a big bucket of buttered popcorn.
Yeah.
Put on your seatbelt, because it's going to be an awesome ride.
Oh, yeah.
Stay tuned.
This song I wrote for my brother who passed away back in 2002. It's called Ride in the Wind. Daniel, this is for you. I was on the last ride. The sun fell through the sands, and I reached out to touch the last warmth of your hand, but you were right in the wind. You were right in the wind. spent the night on the highway. They moved around 4 a.m. And I'm sitting on our porch. I'm waiting for you to roll in, but you're riding the wind. You're riding the wind. In all your brilliant glory, your faded blue jeans, you're riding the wind. I can't believe this happened. I can't believe that you're gone. I can't believe you rode away into that desert sun. But you're riding the wind. You're riding the wind. In all your brilliant glory, your faded blue jeans, you're riding the wind.
Whoa.
All right, a big hand for Mick Eyes.
Yeah, that was Mick
Great
Eyes
video,
over there.
yes. Well, I would like to welcome our very special guest, the lovely, the talented Miss Christina Campbell.
Hi,
Welcome to the show.
Christina.
Hi.
Yeah, that's Willie the
Oh,
Weasel
hey
over there.
Mr. Sexy.
Well,
Whoa,
thank you very
wow,
much.
this has gotten off
Flattery
to a
will
good
only give you a
start.
free beer and maybe some unspeakable
No,
things.
no, no. What did I tell you, Willie?
Oh, okay.
So, Christina, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do in your consulting firm?
We are a consulting firm and a promotions company. We consult with a couple labels, and major one is Forever Young Entertainment that is connected to Universal
Oh, okay.
for the distribution
Great.
deal. And then I'm also affiliated with a couple labels here in the city. Shady is one of them.
Shady.
Oh,
Wow.
Shady
Wow.
Records. That's cool.
So, what kind of artists do you work with?
We have several different types, genres.
Okay.
Yeah, reggae,
Oh, sweet,
hip hop,
sweet, cool.
rap, EDM.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, how about country? I play mean banjo.
I've got a few country artists in the works.
Okay.
They're in Kentucky.
Whoa, down there in
Wow.
Kentucky. Woohoo.
So, okay, so you have all these different genres of music. What kind of music do you enjoy personally? I mean, are you a hip hop fan or a...
Personally, I can listen to just about anything.
Okay.
I grew up on country. I'm not from Detroit. I'm from
Oh.
Ohio, so I'm a country girl.
All right.
And I grew up with 3 daughters, so they basically got me into the hip hop scene. So
Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah.
So now, growing up in Ohio and everything, like what kind of music were you listening to?
country.
Oh, so
Old country.
like little Jimmy Dickens and Roy Clark and stuff like that.
That's what
Oh,
my parents
excellent.
listened
Whoa! You know, Roy Clark was an underrated guitar player.
I think
He
that's a little
was an
before
awesome
my time,
picker.
Willie.
to. I have to agree with you.
So how do you feel about the music scene in the Motor City right now?
It's live. Everybody's wanting to get on though, and it's really rough.
So meaning the market is completely flooded with people wanting to be artists? Or
Wanting to
is
be
it,
artists.
Okay,
I work with a lot of known artists though.
okay.
Mo Dirty, Robert Illo, Bizarre
Oh, right,
D12.
okay.
And then I work with a reggae artist that I just took on, Yaman Denny from Flint.
Oh, all right.
Like, what kind of music does he do? I mean, reggae, I know, but what kind of lyrics?
Like what, Willie?
Like what kind of lyrics does he do? What kind of reggae lyrics? I mean, what does he sing? What's his reggae about?
It's all about his home country,
Ah.
where he grew up from.
Oh, traditional kind of
cool.
stuff
The
in a way.
traditional kind of stuff, and
Sweet.
all about respect and love.
Oh, okay. So it's
Oh,
not all just
love,
about
yeah.
smoking
No.
the ganja,
No.
things like that.
Love is
Okay.
all you need there, Rudolph.
That's very true. Thank you for that, Willie. You also said you have a few EDM artists. I know that scene, the EDM scene, as you know, Willie, is just exploding here in Motor
Oh,
City.
just like an atom bomb.
It was actually, I think a lot of it was invented here in the Motor City as well.
Yeah.
A lot of the newer EDM artists. How do you feel about that scene? I mean, it's just exploding.
It's exploding, and they're getting ready to change in their genres because even Bizarre of D12 has just entered the EDM scene.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yes. His latest release was EDM.
Oh, cool. I have to check that out.
It's called Dab Life.
So it seems like everyone's trying to jump on that
Everybody's
train or that
trying to
bandwagon.
jump on that train.
Wow.
How do you feel about that, Willie?
I tell you, I know somebody who's already on that train. That DJ Ego 7 robot dude.
Oh, yeah.
You never know what to
I've heard
expect
of
with
him.
that character.
He's one of your artists, isn't he?
He is.
That's the guy that wears the magic 8-ball head?
Yes.
Okay, wow.
Yes.
But it says 7
Very
on it.
exciting.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well,
It glows in
keep
the dark.
that in mind. It does, it does.
It's luminescent.
So now,
It's
do
otherworldly.
you attend all these shows? I mean, so I imagine you must go to a lot of concerts and a lot of clubs and.
I am out some.
Okay.
In the wintertime when it's cold and snowy, I don't like that.
Yeah, especially lately. We've
Yeah,
had
I'd
some
rather
bad
be in
weather.
Florida. But when I'm hosting a show or I'm putting one on, then of course
Okay.
I have to be there. And I'm at the clinic on 7 Mile
Clinic.
all
okay.
the time.
Okay, that's a cool little place.
Hey, what goes on over there at that clinic?
A lot of hip hop shows and a lot of battles.
Battles.
Battles. Now, what's that? Yeah,
Uh-oh.
what's that?
I mean, what does that mean? Is anybody going to get hurt there?
No,
Battles?
just with words.
Oh, okay. So they like throw down rhymes and stuff.
Right, they throw down rhymes and they just battle against each other. Mo Dirty is there all the time.
Oh, dirty. He sounds like a bad spitter.
Oh, he is.
Spits those rhymes out.
Yes, he is.
I'm bad, Mo Dirty. Bad, bad, bad.
He was actually in one of the battles downtown a couple months ago, right at the first of the year, against Young Cannon and beat Young Cannon. And now he's in Vegas and he's going to actually be doing a battle against Young Cannon tonight.
Oh, wow.
in
So
Vegas.
he's really going places then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
big shout
incredible.
out there to you. Mo Dirty, yeah.
Now, are you actively looking for new artists? I mean, I'm sure you don't just sign anyone.
No, we do not.
Okay.
I've just now started managing Yaman.
Okay, cool.
I usually do not manage artists. I just do the promotions to get them
Sure.
the numbers up and this and that and get them into the scene. So this is something new that I've taken on.
Okay. Now, what do you look for in an artist if someone were to come to you?
Someone comes to me and asks me to manage them or to promote them.
Sure.
They have to be marketable.
Okay.
Yeah, like Willie the Weasel here. Like I can play a mean banjo and jump around and like get all the girls crazy.
So you're basically looking for someone who can, like Willie said, put on a
Right.
good show.
Put
and
on a good show.
Right.
Have that stage performance. The following comes within time, but you've got to be 100% into that music career.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you're basically not looking for just your average hobbyist.
No.
Who maybe would like to play, a gig here and there. You want someone to be all in.
I want someone to be all in and be ready to give it their all, because if they can't invest in themselves, then why should I invest in them?
Hey,
or our
Christine, I got
company?
my suitcase ready to go. It's a little suitcase, too. It only fits in a glove compartment.
Well, I'll just have to
I
take
think
you
you'll
home
fit.
with me.
I think you'll fit in a glove compartment, Willie, won't you?
Yeah, some vehicles out there, those newfangled SUVs.
It's Willie the Weasel, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Christine, got to ask you here. Have you ever had to raise any cows or horses or anything like that?
I actually grew up on a horse farm.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
My mom traveled the Grand Circuit race horses, so I
Sweet.
got to travel from coast to coast, Florida to Canada, you name it.
That
I've
is
been
too
there.
cool for
That's
all you
exciting,
equestrian
wow.
lovers out there.
Now, what ended up getting you into the supporting local music and things like that?
I moved here in 2011 from Ohio and became friends with Bizarre personally.
Okay.
And he needed someone to actually promote him. And he came to me and asked me to help. And he basically showed me how, which I already kind of knew online how to do it. And then he showed me some of the other ropes and this and that. And that's how I got my start. So thank you, Biz.
Well, that's
Bizarre? Is that what you said?
Bizarre of D12.
Bizarre. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, what's your website?
Yes, website.
www.3mspromotions.wix.com.
I'm sure we can get that on the screen at some point.
Right on.
Now, can people contact you through the website and maybe submit a tape, a demo tape, or things like that?
Actually, if they want to submit music, they can either hit me up on Facebook, Christina Campbell, or we have our promotions page, 3M's Promotions.
Okay.
3M's Entertainment and Consulting side that my daughter runs that business.
So it's a family business. Cool.
It's a family business.
Christine, let me ask you here real quick. Would it be advantageous to those artists out there to go right ahead and get a Reverb Nation page ahead of time and work on that?
Yes, because they have to have their numbers up. Any label that's going to be investing in them or looking to sign them, you have to have your numbers up. You have to be an artist that's got a following, and you have to be marketable.
Okay, now you say, well, we're going to have to cover this in the next segment, but I would like to go into the term marketable a little more, because we only have 30 seconds left in this segment. So once we come back, I would like to talk more about that, and plus any shows you have coming up.
Okay.
Because it sounds like you also you put together like showcase nights and things like that of talent and things like.
Yes, we try to help with artists doing that, and you know, I can do it myself. I've done that before, so.
Oh, great! Well, we'll talk about that coming right up.
Right.
Sunday Morning Tragedies coming on
Yes,
next.
and I must remind you, in the 10 seconds we have left, if you have small kids, get them out of the room now. Some of the content of the song can be very frightening.
There's no four-letter words,
yes,
though.
no hate mail.
This is 315. Kill. The voice is called to me, and I'll fulfill your every dream. All you need to succeed is to make them all bleed. Bloody walls and haunted corridors. Blood stains trace your death on the floor. 315, and it's time to bleed. Shot down, you're coming with me. .23, and away they went. Shots fired with no regret. Hearing voices in my head. 911, 'cause they're all dead. Bloody walls and haunted corridors. Blood stains trace your death on the floor. 315, and it's time to bleed. Shot down, you're coming with me. Kill your father. Kill your sister. Kill your brother. Turn around. Kill another. Kill. 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 Kill! And this world shall break beneath my fingers as it burns with every word I speak.
Cause it's weekly entertainment. Weekly entertainment is weekly entertainment. Weekly entertainment with Christina of 3Ms. Oh yeah. And we got Rudy over here. He's in the studio. So here we go. We're going to interview our guest right now. So Rudy, what's going on here with you and Christina? Willie the Weasel was also
You know what? I'm speechless after that video.
Oh, well, you know what?
Send hate mail to care of cmntv.org.
Well, you know, I saw that, and I was thinking of that Lost in Space episode. You know, IDAC, like that guy that went around, crush, kill, destroy.
Well, the song is actually based on the Amityville Horror. That's what that song is about.
The more I listened to it, I thought it was based upon that Lost in Space episode. By the way, it's the 50th year anniversary of Lost in Space.
Wow, danger, Will Robinson. But back to the guests.
Okay. Oh, hi, Marta. Hi, thanks for watching. Marta,
what, are we
Kristen
giving shout-outs now?
Yeah, a real quick one. That was Marta Kristen from...
And hello to everyone in New York and Brazil and Indonesia. So,
but yeah, back to Christina, our guest here. I had a question.
Okay.
Willie the Weasel brought it up, and I'm going to bring it up right here. I got to be seated for this because it's very important.
It's groundbreaking.
Now, part of 3Ms also deals with Laguna Films. Mm-hmm. They're also distributors of, like, say, for example, The Boys of Ghost Town with Danny Trejo.
Right.
He's a big super international star. Holy cow, I am honored. I mean, I'm a big fan of that kind of cinema also, but I go way back to El Santo and the Martian Women Invasion and all those great Mexican sci-fi flicks. Those were fantastic.
Only he would know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, and go on about this. Elaborate.
I work with Joey Harlow from LA and here. He lives here at the time. And he is getting ready to do some major production here within the city. A new movie is going to be taking place. And I don't know all the background of Laguna Films. I just started working with them probably a month ago.
Okay.
So
excellent.
So it's a foot in the door there. So if someone would want in, but yeah. So they are absolutely amazing.
And when I found that out, I went, holy bleep.
Family friendly.
Yeah, family friendly. Holy bleep. She's kind of like has something in common with Danny Trejo, right, Trejo? Yes. Oh my gosh. The Boys of Ghost Town. You gotta see that flick. It's awesome sauce, okay? Now, enough of my questions there. I'm gonna kind of stew on this for a minute. Rudy, your turn.
Yes, Crazy Mark's really excited. He's geeking out. Now, back to, are you finished over there?
Yeah, I'm over here.
He's overjoyed. Look at this. He's never been this excited about a guest before. I'd watch out for this guy.
Okay.
Now back to artists being marketable. So those aspiring musicians out there, what should they concentrate on to make themselves marketable?
When I submit music to Curtis Young, Dr. Dre's son,
Okay.
I look at the artist before I even submit it, because if they're not selling their music, if they don't have merchandise that they're selling, if they can't sell themselves, you've got to look good, you've got to sound good, you've got to be on point everywhere you go. It's all dealing with artist management and
How important is the actual image or persona to a
To me,
to the marketability? Yeah.
to me, I once had a partner, or she's still my partner, Talisha King with Infinite Cashmere Enterprises. It's very, very important. You've got to uphold, and if you're seen out in public, you never know what you're going to be introduced to when you hit that door.
That's true.
You could be
that's
getting
true.
off of a bus somewhere for a tour, and you better look on point because there could be a camera there.
Okay, so you
know.
you can't just become that character when you walk on stage.
No.
You have to
You have
be,
to
be that
portray that
247.
character everywhere you go,
Okay, wow.
except at home.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
in the comfort of your
Yeah,
own
it's just
home.
kind of like
Yeah.
how on screen, even his son called him Mr. Sinatra.
True.
And then off screen, it was father, you know, that kind of
Now,
but he was-
are you this way everywhere you go?
No, as a matter of fact, I vanish off into my own pocket dimension. You know, I've traveled the universe, spanned the galaxies, and I'm all here and there, you know. Paranormal, UFOs, Bigfoots, and stuff like that. Ghosts. By the way, there, Christina, have you ever experienced a UFO or a Sasquatch?
No.
No.
Well, I think I have seen UFOs back in my day. But they've never picked me up and took me nowhere.
No Men in Black.
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Yeah, I've had that kind of thing. You know, up in Michigan, you've got your ghost lights up there around like Rose City. They got a Sasquatch on the Rifle River. These are all proven things, you know. What are you laughing about?
I might have to go and venture.
I just
Yes.
love how this show goes from music business to
Well, we're going to
does
go
a
back to the
left
music
turn to
business
UFO.
now. Okay, say for example, okay.
Remember, we have a minute 30
Yeah,
left.
for Dr. Dre, tell us about your Universal distribution. What's going on with Universal? They're big.
They're big. They're worldwide.
Well, yeah.
My connection to get artist distribution is actually through Curtis Young, Dr. Dre's son.
Okay.
They submit their music to me. I consult with Curtis and his management team, and that's how I can get the artist distribution deals through Universal.
Oh, wow.
You know,
Well, I'm sure just not anybody can contact you and then automatically get a record deal with Universal. I mean, I'm sure they have to be
this
a
is
huge
just a
deal.
distribution deal
Okay.
for that.
Oh,
There's a
okay,
difference
okay.
between distribution and to be signed.
Oh, I see.
But you're getting your music out there, you're getting it sold, you're making money, you're getting partnership with YouTube when you do that, along with
wow.
an introduction to the TV and film industry for your soundtracks, this or that, you know.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, basically, in a nutshell, to the aspiring musicians out there, just live, eat, drink, breathe, sleep your
Yes.
your music. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, that's cool. It's like basically like this. If you're going to create an image, and you've got to have a shtick, you know, you got to have something like that.
Like an
I see
hip-hop?
all these like hip hop. Yeah, you brought that up. A lot of guys go out there with their basketball jerseys on, backwards
10
hats,
seconds.
and stuff like that. How many seconds?
10.
10 seconds. And your website again is www.3mspromotions.wix.com.
Yes.
And we'll have a link up on the website. Christina, thank you so much
Thank
for joining
you.
us. And anytime
Thank
you want to
you.
come back.
Yeah, Weekly Entertainment. WeeklyEntertainment.org. We'll see you back again. Same bat time, same bat channel. Another bat time. Online. CMNTV.org/watch.